What's up, Pisces? Welcome to your February 2019 read. This is going to be perfect for you, Pisces, who are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or the Cross Watchers, okay? So this is the general read. Be sure to check out the love read as well. If you would like to book a personal read, you can always email me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com, and let's get into it. So I've already pulled your cards, and I just want to say, holy shit, like Pisces, this is a really, really, really good month for you, okay? You have the Fool, the World, the Sun, and the Hierophant in your as far as major arcanas in your spread. Oh, and the Hangman and the Justice, which is your bottom of the deck. Now, with that, I feel like this is really a time that you guys are really coming into you, right? Really feeling you. There's something that you guys, a lot of you, it feels like you cut the cord on in order to basically have a new beginning. So this is a very fresh time for a lot of you guys. And it's funny that it's happening in Aquarius season because Aquarius is all about progression, moving forward. We wouldn't move as a society the way we do if it wasn't for that Aquarius energy totally chipping in, right? Because it's all about challenging and rebelling in an effort to find different and better solutions, right? It is very forward thinking. You guys have a great month in terms of really, like I said, coming into your own. Justice card, yeah, it means getting justice on a situation. So some of you guys may have like, especially if it's like a legal situation that you guys are battling in court or something, I do feel like there's good outcome there. But in terms of just like in general, Justice card is also about coming to terms and in alignment with your truth, right? They hold the sword of truth up, in the air. It's also about finding balance for you with that Libra scale. There can be a Libra person that you guys are dealing with or that's very influential in your story right now. But it's very much about an energy of coming into yourself, being very accepting. It's not accepting. Accepting of yourself and your wants, your needs, right? You guys have the sea serpent as your spirit animal. So again, a lot of creativity, a lot of creating this month too. Oh God. And if you guys are on the cusp of Aquarius, I definitely suggest you watch that. I also told them, the cuspers to watch their video. Like there's a lot of Piscean energy intermingling with the Aquarius energy for the month of February. And it makes sense. I mean, we actually do shift from Aquarius to Pisces energy. But some of you, especially with the Sea Serpent card, I was saying, especially if you check out the Aquarius love reading, that it felt like there could be some pregnancies popping off, especially those of you guys who are on the cusp. And the Sea Serpent gives me that idea too, because it's it really talks and speaks to the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, which is all about the creativity, like literal creation, right? So some of you guys, there may be some new beginnings with that. And with that, if that is something that you're excited about, congratulations. Okay. But definitely an energy of this month, I feel like you guys have cut the cord on something, definitely finally made a decision. You start out with the Two of Swords, the Fool, and the Hanged Man. Past, present, future. So something that you guys decided on, something that you guys were struggling with in terms of finding your own truth, right? Because there's two swords. So it's like this person's heart is blocked off, their third eye is blocked off. They're in a place where they feel like they just can't see, trying to go about things from a logical perspective, not always acknowledging the fact that there's all this ocean and body of water and emotion that has to play a role too, right? But it seems like you guys have come into a place where you have made a decision, and your decision leads you into a place of this energy of moving forward with the Fool card. And it's beautiful because the Fool card energy is actually Aquarius energy, which we're in right now. So it's really a time of trying new, taking the risks, and packing light while doing it, right? This person only has one little stack of clothes. Like this is the essentials they've packed in there. So it's really about moving forward with your things, with your ideas, in your job, in your relationships, without having that baggage or that fear or that guilt or that whatever that low vibration energy is that holds you back from progressing forward. This is a very fresh new energy for you guys. And it's interesting because then it leads into the Hangman energy, which is actually your energy, right? This is Piscean energy. This is a Neptune ruled card. Just like this is Aquarius energy, because this is in a Uranus ruled card. So it's interesting. You know, in the major arcana is the story of the fool's journey, right? The fool, this fool. And I think the Hangman following that is just kind of a reminder of in new beginnings, there are things that we are still figuring out and working out. So there may be times where you have to kind of surrender to a moment, especially coming up towards the end of the month, in order to fully move forward on something. And it's just a matter of things still need to be worked out underneath the surface, I feel like. Take this time to get really, really clear, praying, meditating, just being in a really good space in terms of feeling connection. That's going to be very important for you guys. But in terms of how you're feeling, I do feel like at the end of the month, you guys are feeling very much like yourself, and in your power. Once we hit that Pisces season into February, but really embrace right now the newness that's happening. Really embrace creating and feeling okay with taking certain risks, because you have more power right now than you think, right? And I feel like you have people around you that are wanting to celebrate you, people around you that are wanting to support things that you do. So it does make you feel pretty strong in this. Now, be careful that while you're out doing these things, you're not overindulging in anything, right? Because this is very much a card of celebration. And like, you know, with these 3 cups, this can be like doing a lot of drinking right now, right? So just be mindful that you are, you know, pacing yourself and having limits with that. But I do feel like this is a very happy time. 3 of Cups, you know, Cups is all about emotion. I feel like it's a time of really a lot of love. In all your relationships, not necessarily just romantic. I feel like it's a happy time of coming together. I feel like you have a lot to celebrate this month. Please, if you're on the cusp, watch the Aquarius video. I was telling him some people are pregnant. And I feel like, again, with that sea serpent and almost this 3 of Cups right now, which it doesn't normally speak that for me, but I feel like there's some type of pregnancy thing going on, because the 3 of Cups is actually right next to the World. And this is your hopes and fears. Really important that you maintain, you know, stay the course, stay in your fixed energy self. This is a beautiful card of leveling up. The World is the last card in the major arcana. So it's like you've definitely gone through things. You've completed tasks. You made the decisions necessary to make. And you're like right now at this place where you're taking a risk. It's going to work out really good for you, right? Again, if you're packing light, that's a really big emphasis. Now, the Fool card is sitting right above the World card. So I feel like that's like a double message. And then with the Sun card, being your outcome, I feel like this is going to be a really good month, like a real big month of family. Again, some of you are pregnant, some of you. If you don't want to be, then make sure that you don't got to be, okay? But definitely, you guys have for sure gone and done the work, a lot of you, and jumped over hurdles and brick walls that were so challenging for you in the past. And I feel like February finds you in a beautiful place, whether that is, in terms of work, in terms of your personal relationships. I feel like this is overall, like, in terms of your mental health, I feel like you guys are really good, feeling really stable. And that's really good because in terms of mental health, when you are feeling at your best, then you're able to be successful in other areas, right? You're able to put the right types of energy into your job, into your kids, into your projects. And then you get really good outcomes. So I think this month, especially what's important for you guys to know is I feel like you'll be in a really good headspace. Be okay with taking certain risks because it's all about, it's a part of the process. And through that, you've got people who want to have your back, right? Your external influences, you've got people who are there for you and are celebrating you. And that's really, really good. A lot of you haven't felt that before. when it's really, really necessary. Again, some of them are celebrating because y'all are pregnant or your lover's pregnant. But it's a really, really, really good time, and you guys have leveled up, so bravo. Now, what to do? You got the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Hierophant card. So I think this is really important in terms of stay maintaining where you are in terms of feeling very balanced and feeling good about yourself, finding your balance for yourself, being a blessing to others, and it's just really feeling balanced all around with that number 6. Focus on your security. So whatever feels like important in terms of security for you, whether that be your job, whether it be like your home life, your relationship, whatever makes you feel safe. I think that's just to continue to do what you're doing and continue that balance. With the Justice card, you've got like that double balance, right? Because there's that Libra scale here and in the Six of Pentacles. Refuse things that don't feel like they're worth it and worth your time. You don't have to do what everybody says, right? You don't have to do what everybody says, right? Find your balance, and be okay with what that means. Don't let people guilt you into doing things that you don't feel moved to do or don't feel right for you to do. Do what's true to you this month, especially in terms of relationships. Like, especially if some of you guys are dating, don't just settle and go out on a date with somebody because you're bored. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, it's really, this month you're being very fair to you, and with that you're seeing blessings. So don't cut yourself short. And then with this Hierophant card, it's definitely about, like, this is a lot of you guys. Like I said, there's an emphasis on like meditating and praying, kind of getting a little bit deeper in terms of spirituality, but really just finding yourself, finding your tribe, being true to you, right? Challenging traditions, making your own traditions. A lot of you guys with this Fool card, there's a lot of new in terms of how you guys operate, but the outcome is like happiness, right? That Sun card, that's the happiest card in the deck. And this is all about like things being very clear with the Sun, right? Everything's being illuminated. We can see what's going on. We can see the truth for ourselves. There's happiness, there's family, there's passion, there's, a sense that we've accomplished and gone over certain challenges with the World card, especially sitting next to the Sun card. This is a time of newness, and a time to really be excited about what you've done. And again, a lot of this happens because some of you guys had to make the hard decision in order to move on in some type of a way, whether it was with your career, with your relationships, or whatever. But overall, it puts you in a really good place. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't sell yourself short, okay? And then you guys got Dreams of Abundance. So it says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Boom. That's cute. So yeah, you guys, this is a poppin' month for you guys. This is a really, really good month. I'm really excited for you guys. Please let me know if it resonates. If you would like a personal reading, then hit me up at she'svibeytarot@gmail.com. And I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Bye.